Welcome back to Likewise Pod. We are so excited for another week.
Last week was so fun reintroducing ourselves to you in our Meet Cute, and we can't wait to give you a little preview into this year's Week of Love today.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so fun. Yeah, Week of Love, as we've said before, sorry, Podmas. We love Week of Love and honestly pinching ourselves that we thought of this last year and that we are continuing it this year and for hopefully many years to come.
Yes. Last year was so funny because it was like we finished Podmas and we were like, wow, that was chaotic. That was a lot. That's like the biggest project we've ever done. And it was like, well, what if we like did that again? But like even more difficult, like even more coordination, and we only have a month to like plan everything. We're like, yeah, let's do it. And it was definitely just as chaotic this year, but also that's just on brand for us. Like we just embrace the chaos. But yeah, we're so excited to do another year.
Yes. And of course, before we get into our little Week of Love preview that we have this week, we're gonna do our roses and thorns. So Sam, do you want to kick us off with those?
Yes, of course. Okay. Thorn, kind of like I said, things are chaotic. Everything is just catching up so fast, and just like both of us having like days of being sick, or like I've been having a lot of migraines recently. Like just all that has not been helping. Like we have a couple last minute things to wrap up for the book before release, and have some tight deadlines to meet, and then have like last minute content to get together and scheduled to be posted. So it is just like feeling like content grind time, with like both accounts, like for Likewise stuff and book stuff. But it is still so much fun. I love doing content. It's just sometimes it's chaotic when you have like no time. But it's been fine. Caffeine helps. And then also I've just been breaking out so bad, and that's just so annoying. Yeah. But my rose is that I started taking vitamins. I feel so healthy. And if anyone is curious, I'm taking B6, C, and zinc daily. Um, no like multivitamin for me because all the multivitamins I looked at didn't have high enough dosages of these three specific vitamins that I severely need. So I'm just taking them all individually, which really sucks because the pills are kind of huge. And it's like the fact that I have to take three. I sit there in the morning. It takes me like 15 minutes to like power through it, but I feel so healthy, and I hope that I just start seeing some good results from that because I know it'll take like over like a week to really start feeling the effects. So fingers crossed, but I'm in my wellness era.
Yes, that's so fun. Honestly, I kind of love taking vitamins. It's so fun. I try to take my apple cider vinegar gummies every day. I haven't been doing that lately just because I've been traveling so much. And I'm like, uh, it's just hard to like pack that. And
Yeah.
like I could put it in a plastic bag, but I don't. And then also my women's multivitamin.
Yes.
But anyways, yes, I honestly I love vitamins. They're just so fun. They make me feel healthy. Okay, my thorn is that I'm still sniffling and coughing a little bit. Also, sorry guys, TMI, started my period today and travel, and I'm just so tired. And so, like, everything's stacked against me today. World is out to get me on this Thursday, but it's fine. My rose is that I was in Arizona for a church women's cohort summit thing. I've been part of this cohort for the past like 6, 7 months or something. So like this week was like the culmination of it all. And it was really good. Lots to process, lots to think about in the coming future. So just in the future, just in the now and the future, I guess. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was nice to escape the Seattle snow. There's still snow around my house, but streets are mostly good. Um, and yeah, it was nice being in like 80-degree weather and not 30s.
Yes. It must be so shocking, like getting back though. It's like such a switch. Like It's just like a little shock to the core of your body. But
Yeah. But honestly, like the 30 degree, okay, like it was really cold, but it kind of felt refreshing, not gonna lie, because like Arizona's so dry and like not used to the dry and like it doesn't really feel different until you come back. At least like for me, it didn't. Um, but I was like, oh, this just feels refreshing.
I feel like every time I travel, um, and like go back to Washington, the second I step out of the airport and breathe in the crisp, amazing air,
Yeah.
it is the best feeling in the world. Like nothing else compares. And like people are probably like, that's so dramatic. Like you don't even notice. No, you notice it. Like it is like so wild how it feels. And it just feels so like good for you. Like my body just feels so good.
Mm-hmm. Like like truly, I like started to feel like a little bit like refreshed and renewed. I was like, oh, okay, this is
This is how it's
life.
gonna
This is life again.
feel. That's so funny. Yes, definitely miss that. And the water, obviously. The water just
Oh my God. Yeah. Ugh, I love just being able to drink the tap water.
us little
Culture shock for a lot of people, apparently.
water snobs we are. Um, Amazing. Yes. Week of Love is coming so shortly because like when this episode comes out, there's only like 2 days until the first day of Week of Love. But we love doing like a little preview so that we can like walk you through the schedule just so you know what's coming and when, so you know when you need to tune in and you can like plan out like when you want to listen to certain episodes. Maybe you can like read some of the author's books before you listen to their episode, like add them to your list, put them on your Kindle, just start going, and just be ready for it. I'm not saying you have to read their books before you listen. You totally don't have to. There's no spoiler too big. Honestly, listening to episodes will probably make you want to read the books, so totally fine. But yeah, I just think like a little preview episode is always so good just to like set the intentions and keep you up to date.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm beyond excited. And I think it's so funny because we haven't posted anything about Week of Love except for in the February theme post, which I feel like last year we posted about it.
For
Like
sure.
we teased it for like the I don't know, like the 1st of February, I think is like when we first started teasing it. And like we were like going, it was like a whole production and that was so fun. But I think just because of like everything going on in our lives, right? Like personal and professional lives. Jake likewise, and then same way, folks. But just like everything going on, we're like, it's just yeah, it's just chaos right now. And so we just haven't had the time or the mind to like do that kind of stuff. But don't you worry, guys. We'll have posts and fun stuff coming. We just have to make it first.
Like we've got like a nice like initial drop post obviously and that's gonna go up with this episode. It'll be like kind of like a teaser fun thing and then obviously we'll have like an official schedule post for sure. Maybe that'll be part of this too. And that's just another slide we'd have to make. But it's like, yeah, there's certain things still need to happen. And it's funny because, yeah, last year we were so ahead of it, like really early. And this year it feels kind of sneaky. It's like it feels like a little surprise drop if people haven't like remembered or been listening to recent episodes.
Which is so funny because like we knew we were gonna do it this year again, like way before we knew we were gonna do it last year. I think last year we thought about it in like January.
Mhm.
And we're like, oh my gosh, we have a month, like almost less than a month to do all this. And then we got on top of it and it was chaos for completely different reasons, just because we're like doing all this stuff all at once. And then now it's like, oh no, we're fine. But all of a sudden it's February and now it's literally coming up this next week.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I just remembered the funniest thing about Week of Love last year. And so we record with our guests in two Zoom meetings. Like we do two 40-minute Zoom meetings. And I remember all of Week of Love last year, we kept running into this thing where like we thought that Issa wasn't being allowed into the second Zoom meeting because it like wouldn't let her like turn her camera or audio on, but she could like see us and hear us, like me and the guest. And we thought it was because it was converting her recording from the first one. And then we learned that it's because if you don't hit the OK button to accept that the meeting's being recorded, you like can't be a participant. I think we learned that on like our final recording with a guest for that.
Um, we learned that one on a very high profile guest that we didn't have like huge relationship with, so that would have been really, really embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. But it was just funny. We'd like brief everybody. We'd be like, just so you know, when we do switch over to the second call, we just have this weird technological issue where like Issa can't be part of it for like 4 minutes, but it's okay. Like you and I can just talk. She can hear us. Like we would brief them with that and be like, it'll be fine though. Like she'll appear when she can.
Yeah, that's oh my gosh, that's so funny. I forgot about that. Oh, I try to block that out.
We've come a far.
Literally, most of the technical difficulties that we have are just me.
It's been chaos though. Like there's times where like we didn't know that like randomly Zoom will like decide to switch your mic. Like your mic could be plugged in and you could have selected that you want it to be pulling from your external mic and then you get on the second call and or like you didn't even have to set it on the first call. It was automatic. And then for some reason on the second call it switched it and was pulling from like the computer speakers and like mic instead of your plugged in one. And it just changes the audio quality halfway through the episode. Like there's all those things. Yeah, there was just always technical difficulties. We had some this year too, and they were really funny. And they were mutual. It was like every single person, like if we had technical difficulties, it wasn't like just me or just Issa. It was like me, Issa, and the guest all had difficulties. So it was a good shared experience. And yeah, always chaotic, but always fun, and it always comes out just fine and entertaining.
Yes. But enough of our difficulties and struggles and the roughness that comes with this because we could talk about that all day. Um, but what we are so, so, so excited to bring you guys today is the schedule and just talking a little bit about what you can expect from this next week. We're having on some people that we've never talked to before, or like never talked to on Zoom, like in the flesh on Zoom before. So it's been really fun, like putting like voices to faces with all these people because like we talk with them in like DMs and just like comment on posts and stuff, but like actually kind of having this like relationship now. So cool, so fun.
Yes, it has been so, so fun. Um, but yeah, we have 4 guests this year, and we're just so excited for you to listen to their episodes. And as always, all of our guests for Week of Love are indie authors, as tradition. So yeah, super excited.
Yes. So on Monday, that is literally 2 days away, guys. Get excited. We had the privilege of speaking with the one, the only Michelle Naomi Mosley. Her book, Rare Blend, it's out now on KU, on Amazon, and she also has a novella that just came out. But that one's called Last Call. And then her second novel in the Red Mountain series is coming out in April, double barrel. We're so excited for this. And she is a fellow Washington State girly. So she knows Seattle area. She knows the East Side. And like, oh, it was so fun having that coffee with her.
Yes, it was like how we originally connected and kind of like met on socials. So it was fun to just like talk about that more and just relate to each other, just build that little connection we had. Um, and then Tuesday, day 2, we have Maria Graham, one of our like icons of social media. We have this you sort of have this like rock star romance um list of like our friends and girls that we fangirl over their books because we love them so much, and she is one of them for sure. Because we loved her first book in the Fool's Gambit series, On the Rocks, and then the second book just came out, Over the Edge, and she just has such a unique way of telling these stories and giving these characters such like unique personalities and experiences. And like she introduced me to the world of like hidden identity, like secret identity in books. And I think that was just so cool and I'm obsessed with it. So super excited for you to hear more about that. Honestly, like I blacked out after we recorded that episode, but I remember feeling like so inspired after it, like advice and everything. Like I feel like she just had such good like experience to speak to about um just developing as an author.
Yes, and it was honestly, it was just so fun because like our personalities, they just clicked. And so nervous before, truth be told. I was like really nervous because I was like, oh my gosh. She's just so cool. And
It's like how we were with Katie too.
yeah. No, I know. I was
Also,
gonna name drop, but like yeah,
scared because we're like we love you so much and like you're so cool.
just so cool. And like, but truly, like that was such a fun conversation, and I'm excited for that one to come out. I'm excited for all of these to come out, but that was really fun. Just like Maria is a rock star in my eyes. I'm like, oh, wow. And on Wednesday, oh my gosh, we have the beauty LF Sun coming on. And that one was also such a sweet conversation because we've developed this like really good relationship with her over the past year and a half. And finally getting her on the pod for Week of Love, I just feel like the stars couldn't have aligned better. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Sam and I have been talking about it for so long, and this was just the perfect moment for it to come. And so learned all things about her debut novel, Stay in Your Lane, and also her novella, Nature of Emotions. That one was so fun. And just, yeah, I know I keep saying, oh my gosh, that was so fun. That was so fun. But it really was like, I have the time of my life with these interviews and just like actually getting the chance to talk and pick people's brains and just also get to know them as more than just an author, but as a person as well. So good.
Yes. And that episode is perfect if you want to hear like a nice discussion on mental health rep in romance books. We dove deep into that for a bit in that episode, which was really amazing. Um, and Elle just has a wonderful way with words. So that was great. And on a Thursday, which is the 13th, Galentine's Day, if you are unfamiliar, we have a Galentine's Day celebration with HK Green, and that was going to be super fun because we were all recently just together in Arizona at Readers of the Valley for HK Green's first signing. And so we are going to be reminiscing. We are going to talk about her brand new release that just came out yesterday when you're listening to this, so you can read it, The Chances We Take. And if you haven't read The Pieces We've Lost, the first book in the Road and the Rodeo series, go back and read that. Or you can also listen to our episode that we did with her back in August to celebrate her release. So, lots of fun things there. That's our repeat guest for Week of Love. And we're just super excited. We all have had like a whirlwind of life situations since we got back from Arizona. Like we've all gotten sick. I kid you not, I have not unpacked my suitcase. Like I've taken things out of it that I needed and like did my laundry from it, but like anything else that I just have to put away is still in it, open on my floor. So that explains all of life since then. But yeah, that should be a fun episode.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And yeah, literally spending the weekend with HK was so fun. We made memories. We learned lots about each other. She probably learned way too much about me and Sam. Um, and our weird little niche interest. Shout out Smosh and the Chosen character. Um, no, but that one was really, it was a really fun weekend and wouldn't trade it for the world. So we're so grateful that she, is still our friend after that. And yeah, so we can't wait to just kind of catch up with her since then and to just, yeah, because this episode is coming out right after her second novel is published. And so cannot wait for you guys to listen all about that journey. And all these books that we're talking about, all these authors, like all their books are available on Amazon and KU, and some of them even have them in other indie bookstores or other bookstores or on their websites. So we'll have them all linked. Don't you worry. And then this leads us to Friday, 2/14, Valentine's Day. Oh, dun dun dun. That is actually the release of Me for You. And Sam and I are going to do a little Me for You special, release special, because we haven't talked about it enough before.
Like we'll have to like definitely lucky for us, we have not recorded that yet. So we have time to like figure out, okay, let's make sure we don't talk about all the things we've already said before. Um, but
Maybe we'll just go through our notes that we use with our author friends and we'll just answer those kinds of questions.
yeah, no,
Because
totally.
we haven't before, so I think that would be good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. That'd be really fun. And yeah, it'll just be special, a little celebration. Like we're throwing ourselves a little party and you are all the guests. So, super exciting for that. It'll just be a great way to celebrate release. Like when I feel like the day isn't real and I get to just like listen to the episode to like let the feelings kick in, I guess. I think it'll help me realize that life is real. If I'm feeling that it wasn't. But yeah, that should be super fun. Um, and then because we can't get tired of talking about Me for You enough, the last day of Week of Love, we are doing a deep dive in the behind the scenes of Me for You. Um, just kind of like an extended thing. So like for the release special, we'll probably focus more on our experience becoming authors and like what it's like having a book come out and just kind of some more of those questions, like we said, the things we ask our guests. Um, Answering ourselves as authors. And then that last day, we'll kind of do some behind the scenes. Maybe we'll have some questions from you guys to answer. If you're so gracious enough to ask us questions when we post for them. We'll just do some fun things just about the behind the scenes. Like I love hearing about the process, and I know we've talked about some of our things before, but I think co-authoring is a very intriguing concept to a lot of people, and I'm sure like everybody always has questions about that, like how did you do it? Um, all this stuff, or like what were our favorite moments of the process? Um, who are people we worked with? Um, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So that'll just be fun to like close out the week with some extra bonus stuff about how Me for You came to life. Um, yeah, super, super exciting.
Yes, and we know we've talked about it so much. So again, we're going to be doing our best to talk about things that we haven't before. So yeah, that's going to be more behind the scenes stuff, which again, what have we not talked about? But we'll probably go more into detail about like our timelines and like how we figured all of that out. We girl mathed it, worked backwards, spoiler. But yeah, like just how it kind of went from like the inception of the idea to like, oh, this is real. Like, let's actually start writing it, which I know we have talked about before, but like it's been just very like fast stories. So we'll we'll dive in more and like speak about it more purposefully, intentionally.
Yeah. Yeah, one source of truth. Like if people haven't listened to any other episode where we've talked about the book, they could listen to this one and get the real tea, or as we have started saying, in replacement of tea, drama.
Drama. Yes, so that is the calendar for a week of love, and we are so, so, so excited to get those episodes out to you. And we know that our author friends are really excited to listen back and just, I don't know, have their podcast moment. It's so funny because some of them were like, I've never been on a podcast before, so this is really exciting. We're like, oh my gosh, we're honored. And I don't know, it's just like, it's like, oh, that's crazy that someone would be so excited about this because we do this every week. But it's like, oh wait, we do this every week, so we're used to it. Versus like, I don't know, something we don't do. What's
Right.
something we don't do? I don't know.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, it's true. It's like you kind of forget that it's like, okay, this is not anybody else's normal. Um, and it's just fun being able to like bring people into our world and like guide them through it and make it a fun experience for them and just be welcoming and all the stuff and give them like the space to talk about these things for to our listeners and also to their readers because a lot of the times people listening to their guest episode are their readers in addition to like our regular listeners. Because readers just get excited to hear more about the behind the scenes of their favorite author or like just to get to know a new author to them or like other writers and authors who want to just like feel seen and validated and hear others like talk about experiences that they've also had. I feel like it's kind of just like that sense of community and belonging that gets fostered there. So that's super, super exciting. Um, and then I guess just like with each guest, obviously we ask them all the good questions to find out what's going on inside their brain as an author. A lot of questions we've asked other authors before, so it's kind of like our typical um, author interview almost, but we can guarantee that you will get an inside look at each of their writing processes. You will get teasers for sure about their whips and any behind the scenes of books that they've already published, and you will definitely get book recs from them for you.
Mhm.
So lots of things to add to your list.
Yes. And for those who don't know, a whip is a work in progress. So the things to come from some of your new favorite authors. Um, and yeah, we've added some new fun questions that we love asking our guests, but also we all, of course, have our tried and true, our favorite ones that cause controversy and ruffle some feathers. JK, guys. But no, it's we love asking everyone the same questions because we're like, oh well, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? But then we also love getting more personal with it and really diving into what brings each person joy and like why they wrote the story that they did. So those are all things that you can look forward to this coming week. And we're just absolutely beside ourselves that people really love this and want to be a part of it. And we're so grateful for each of you listening that you like us enough to listen.
Yes, that's so real. Yeah, we just really cannot wait for you to be able to listen to them. Just all these authors getting the full likewise experience. And we hope that you find a new favorite author or get to learn something new about an author you already know and love. Yeah, we just did have so much fun recording with each and every guest and are just so on fire from the amazing like insight that they've given us about their experiences. We feel inspired by them, so I bet you will too.
Yes. So if you're thinking about starting a project, this is your sign to do that project, whether it's a podcast, whether it's write a book, whether it's make music or produce a TV show or start knitting or making clocks, whatever tickles your fancy, this is your sign to do it. Yeah. I think that's like something that every single person we've talked to is like, yeah, absolutely. This people like just do what you know that you want to do. Just do what puts your will on fire. Like just do whatever you want. And then because worst comes to worst, you don't like it. So then you don't have to keep doing it. But you never know until you try. So that's just a little that's free. Um yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have anything else?
Um, I don't think so. I'm just so excited for Week of Love and yeah, it'll be
Me
so fun.
too. Oh, this is going to be so good, so fun. As per usual, there's never been a guest episode that I didn't love. So I don't know. Okay, I'm definitely biased and also easy to please. So don't you worry about that, guys. Don't take it with a grain of salt. Just take it as the world. JK. But yeah. Um, yeah, that's all. Just excited for Week of Love. Um, Always so fun talking about it and thinking about it, and we're excited to finally be getting these episodes out to you. Sad that it's like already over, basically, but excited that it's happening. Can't wait for next year already. Wheels are a turning. So before we actually end this episode, we're going to end with we're going to end it the way we always do with our song of the week. So, Sam, what is your song of the week?
Okay, so
Taking us into Week of Love. What's your song?
it's into Week of Love. It's kind of funny. So I've been ever since we picked our February theme when we decided Match Made in Heaven, I like just looked that up on Spotify for some reason to like get like I think I was looking for like a song to use for the Instagram post, just like trying to see like what would fit the vibe. And there's this playlist on Spotify that someone made called Match Made in Heaven. And it's a lot of like early 2000s music. It's kind of giving like if you're throwing a party for Valentine's Day, you would listen to this playlist. It's very good. And so I've just been getting in tune with the month's theme by listening to that. And a song I like for like I didn't forget about it, but like I have never listened to it. Um, but it came on and I was like really, really loving it. Do you remember by Jay Sean, Sean Paul, and Lil Jon? Um, Great song.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I don't know it. Um,
I think you'll
my
know.
s- my song. I guys, I don't even know what type of my day list the other day was so good to me. And if you never saved a day list, all you do is you press like the three dots and then you say like add to new playlist and then you just create a new playlist and that's your day list from like that moment that day. Yeah. My friend showed that to me. I was like, I feel like an idiot for not knowing this because I literally make new playlists every single day. Um anyways, so hold on, let me find it and like tell you the title of the day list because it's so funny. Smooth Soul Van Life Thursday morning.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So this was a week ago. Oh my gosh, okay. So guys, this one is really, really good. I kid you not. Anyways, it has so much like Benson Boone, Zach Hood, Ashley Kutcher, like that kind of stuff on it, and also so much Daniel CV. So whatever I've been listening to a lot, Daniel CV. And so my song of the week is Gateway Drug. Look, it's maybe not the best message song, but also like it's not a bad message. It's just
Right.
naming some drugs, but it's not about drugs. It's
Right.
about like a
Really.
person taking a drug. But I don't know. Take that one with a grain of salt.
I remember I was obsessed with that song as he was like teasing it and like about to release it. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. I love it. It's like it's a brain tickler.
Yeah, it really is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we are so excited to bring you Week of Love in 2 days. So mark your calendars because it's coming so soon. And to see all the content, make sure to follow us on Instagram at likewise_pod. I don't care about TikTok anymore because I don't have it. Because I have a janky phone situation. Oh my gosh, that is also part of my thorns. I totally forgot about my janky phone situation. That's for another day. Yeah, and then also make sure to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and whatever streaming platform you use so that more people can find us. You can have a likewise listening party and you can find new favorite author every other episode basically. It's been so much fun, such a pleasure, and yeah, just can't wait for all the things to come, Week of Love related or not. So, Sam, thank you so much for spending another evening with me. This was as per usual. So fun, so exciting. And like I feel so like, yeah, I'm ready to go right now. I've been extremely tired all day, but I'm ready to go now. So I hope you have a really great rest of your day.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all. Bye.
Bye.